Bazzlo, just as a heads up, you may take some splash damage.
No.
This part of the building's made out of stone.
I finally get like the balls to open up another door, and here we go again.
And with that, Guard A shuts the door.
Pace, dude.
In a panic, you hear "Nope" and shuts the door.
You're supposed to RP Silver here. Make some noises. That's not what I expected here at E Silver. And I put my hand. You did
It's
very
like it's
well.
killing
Mike.
him to help you.
I don't
it's dying.
Love your fucking tone, Mike. Oh, don't do that to me, bud. Oh god. See, now you're just being a dick. I would like to poke my head down below the silence barrier, put my hand up above the silence barrier, speak the words to cast Fireball, and cast Fireball into what I perceive to be the middle of the three of them with my head below the thing, observing the room. It's however you want to play it, big dog.
So
I
everybody's
love this,
standing around watching this exchange happen, and you just hear snappings of fingers from 3 different people all at one time. Albert's counterspell, his counterspell gets counterspelled.
So I aim it, and as my bonus action, I look at Bazzlo. I'm like, fucking shoot this bitch.
Bazzlo is on the ground,
They're
incapacitated.
not dead down.
He's
Oh.
unconscious.
I yell to the party, somebody shoot this bitch.
And the casino is open one more time because the healer couldn't just hit a button. So let's go ahead and roll. Geo, you take 33 points of damage in this case. Oh, damn.
No. All that healing.
Oh, damn what?
33. It's close.
That's
Whatever
probably
it is. It's
over.
Why didn't he just pull the trigger, dude?
Mike can't remember. Roll for history check, Mike. I'll tell you how long we had.
I'm looking through notes here, sorry.
Okay.
It's been a fucking couple weeks, guys. Forgive me.
It has been a long time.
And longer
And
than
before that, it was a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Yeah.
you have your portent?
Yeah, I have 4 and 8 portent. I was gonna use one to banish one of the guys, but you used counterspell and let me keep my portent. But it fizzled the spell.
I did.
How we doing, gang? Anyone need some healing?
Yeah, Bapef chimes up. I've got plenty of spell slots left. Is anybody needing any healing?
I think in this scenario we should save healing for Nox. We're gonna be fighting low this whole time. I don't think it's worth topping off. Up to you guys, but I think we need to kind of keep haste and keep moving.
Oh, I think I can go
I
another
got-
round.
I still feel relatively at ease and ready to take on the next challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last healing potion.
Do we want to clear this floor before going upstairs, or head upstairs?
I believe time is of the essence, and we must continue forth with our main objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've only seen one of these reclaimers, though, or reformers.
So we go upstairs.
I'd hate to run past one of them and let them escape.
Just briefly, there's 2 ways to look at this.
Oh.
Either we clear this floor, or we go upstairs and we have the potential for them to block us in from going back downstairs.
I say we
Alright.
clear this door.
Fair point. We should clear the floor.
Everybody check a door.
I cast Mage Hand, and I would like to open this door.
Yeah, I think
I'll
Albert has
do-
the key.
I'll do Mage Hand and I'll open this door, and I'll use Mage Hand to move the key over to the door to the east of me and unlock it and open it
So directly to the east.
directly to the east.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand next to Albert just to prepare for any threat.
So as you, how does this mage hand go?
As stated before, it's the skeletal mage hand that I sit here and conjure. And me and the skeletal hand, I hand it over the key to the skeletal hand to go put into the lock. It eerily floats over to the door, puts the lock in the keyhole, and tries to spin it.
Okay, well there. So as this mage hand floats over to this door, there's no keyhole at this point in time. It just looks like 2 door handles.
Okay, the mage hand grasps one of the door handles and turns it.
Gotcha. So drops the key then.
It throws the key back to me.
Awesome. So,
Need that athletics check.
as you come in, or as the mage hand opens the door, you can really just see some tables and what looks to be a cook fire, and someone hunched over behind what looks to be a counter of some sort.
I yell at the individual, "Get out now if you want to live."
No, I think I best stay here.
Well, you heard the man. Kill him.
Yeah, I mean, at this level, I don't know if people are able to disguise their selves. I don't have time to deal with you. Get out now, or I'm going to kill you.
I think it's best if I just stayed here. This is all I've ever known.
Who are you, stranger?
Oh, that's always good.
Yeah, that's.
They don't respond to.
Intimidation.
Yeah, are they not responding to Theron after he asked his question?
I didn't hear Theron.
Who are you, stranger?
I'm just a kindly old man who cooks at the Reclamation Center and not important enough for a name.
Well, you're gonna be a kindly dead man if you do not leave this building now. And I start to count down from 5.
Oh, and he just kind of hunches over the table and gets up under it.
Can I
4.
take a look at this guy? How is he even able to walk?
He's so. Give me a perception check, I guess, in this case. That since someone cared to ask, actually, we'll just go with your passive. That's fine. You see a thin, wiry old man who looks like he's not going to hurt anybody. Just kind of in front of some turned over bowls of gruel and a ladle's in his hand, and he's just squatting down with the ladle over his hand, shaking like a leaf.
I put
3.
my hand on Albert's shoulder. Albert, I really don't think this man is quite capable of leaving here or even causing any trouble.
Individuals are able to disguise themselves. This could just be a ploy.
Well,
What does the room look
fish
like?
fry.
What does the rest of the room look like? It looks like a kitchen?
It looks like a kitchen, like a mess hall. There's some a kettle of fucking what seems to be very putrid looking gruel, some stale bread, and just like plates and things on the table, bowls, things like that.
One of you, please keep eyes on him. I believe Muurujin was trying to open another door. Or Bazzlo, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking the one over here. I point to this door.
I keep eyesight over here to keep line of sight on Bazzlo.
Could you hand my mage hand the keys, please?
Is there a keyhole in that door? We should look first.
Oh, is there a keyhole? I look at the door.
Which door?
West of him.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So I don't give me a perception check. 13. So from where you're at, your eyes get a little hazy. You can't tell if it's a keyhole or just like one of those decorative lock things.
I move my mage hand next to him in preparation to try to unlock the thing if there is a key.
Send the mage hand up.
Okay, so you send the mage hand up, and
the mage hand approaches the door and tries to put the key into the lock if there is one.
Again, there's no key hole in this one. It is just a normal door.
Mage hand swings it open. Attempts to swing it open.
So as you creak open the door here, you can only see a little bit into the way here.
Take a step over. All right, lads, I'm gonna go check it out.
I'll stand 10 foot back of wherever he is to kind of keep eyes on.
I'd like to stay in the doorway and just peer into the room.
So. All right. As you open this door, Bazzlo, you look in and you see 4 guards staring directly at you, and you are surprised? Question mark. I think you can be surprised, and I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Question on the surprise thing. If we're opening this door, wouldn't he expect somebody to be on the other side? Therefore, he would be cautious.
I peered in at a closer, and then I
Also,
got
he
even closer,
opened
peered
it
in
via mage hand, and then he walked up to it to inspect it.
His verbiage
Yes.
was, my mage hand swings open the door.
Yes.
Yes, and then
They should be surprised.
he walked over to it. I
Yeah,
would
he-
argue that he's not
surprised
surprised.
Well, he walked right up and didn't just peer in. He slicked the door open and then couldn't see all the way in and
I'm in
walked
the
right
threshold
up to
peering.
the
I
door.
said I'm peering into the room.
Roll for initiative.
Just say you want to kill me.
You
Every time I
die
open
to
the
these
door.
guards. That's a UP, not a MEP.
So, question again. If only Bazzlo is surprised, how is your round going to work?
So it's not only you all are in combat, whether you know it or not. So it is a surprise round. Essentially, the 4 guards are going to go first, and then you all are going to go.
Yeah, time stops for the whole group, essentially, when that happens.
So instead of us messing around, you're just forcing the guards to have initiative first? Is that what I'm understanding here?
That's what surprise does. So essentially, if you get surprised, the enemy characters have essentially a free round of combat without you.
And then you go into initiative, though. So if they roll
Correct.
a 20, they would get 2 turns before
Okay.
you go into initiative.
Exactly.
I'm walking around a fight building, and I'm not prepared at any gesture to fight.
Bazzlo, just as a heads up, you may take some splash damage.
No.
This part of the building's made out of stone.
I finally get the balls to open up another door, and here we go again. I'm back to never
This
touching
is
the
what
door.
he
I'll be
does.
behind
Every
Albert.
time you open a door,
I'll be
you get
behind Albert.
punished.
You guys just I'm gonna slowly open every door with mage hand.
And I don't. I'm better though. I get close. I get in there usually. Look at me.
The reason why we open doors with mage hand is because you punished us for opening them by hand, you jackass.
Yeah.
I think I punish you more for opening every door with mage hand at this point.
Punish Albert.
All right, so Elite Guard A is gonna come down here and attack, swing here at Bazzlo. And Bazzlo, what did we got here?
Luck.
Nice.
I'm just kidding. I have to know the roll first.
What is your? Let me see. All right, and it is a hit. Are you going to do something?
No.
Okay, Guard A hits. It is and you take 6 damage from Guard A. He takes his long sword, and you see him in his scale mail, and as he walks over to you and just makes a big slash across your chest. And it is Guard B's turn. He's gonna go ahead and do that same thing. And it is a miss. And then Guard C's gonna come on over here and do the same thing. And that's a hit.
Luck.
Okay.
Luck. That just means we roll twice, right? And then I get to choose the favorable one.
Yeah, so essentially you pass it. He doesn't hit you on that one.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's just gonna move back out here. If you want to go ahead and do an attack of opportunity, go for it.
You take a reaction when surprised.
Oh, you can't. Thank you, Danny. What a good
Danny,
friend
shut up.
you are.
Also, you can't use lucky.
Lucky's
'Cause
just for the damage modifier.
Lucky,
Wait, is lucky a reaction or
lucky
not?
is when you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. You are not doing any of those three things.
You are
These
surprised,
making attack
boy.
rolls.
All right.
Man is correct.
So you are gonna take some damage.
Yeah.
Or when an attack roll is made against you.
No. Oh, or when an attack roll is made against you, I stopped reading and I'm retarded.
At least he understands. Okay, so we're back to guard D here. And it's a hit. Are you gonna...
I'm just gonna take the next one.
Okay. And you're gonna take...
We'll scrape his body off the ground.
Yeah.
and you take 4 damage on that one.
Alright.
These guards just come at you with their swords, and you're a little cut up, but you know, you're still alive. You're doing just fine, buddy. And it is back to guards A's turn. He's gonna go ahead and make another roll at you, and it's a hit. Are we going
Take
to
down.
do anything?
Nah.
Okay. And you're gonna take another 4 damage. And Theron, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to.
Does he notice it? Because he's underneath a staircase.
Yeah, that's fair. Put yourself inside of a square, please.
Well, everyone should know I'm opening the door, no? Pointed to all of them.
So you all hear a commotion, but you don't know exactly what's happening over there. You just hear Bazzlo screaming in a commotion, and that's
I
really
can
about
kind
it.
of see it.
That piques my interest. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
what's that? So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice what's going on. I'm gonna bonus action, use Sanctuary, burn a 2nd level spell slot. And I'll read that for you really quick, Bazzlo. You ward a creature within range against an attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell does not protect the warded creature from any effects such as the explosion of a fireball. That is oddly specific.
Splash damage does not count.
If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends. So you
Essentially, physical attacks and attacks that directly target you cannot hurt you until you attack for this point in time.
Oh, so I can't attack. I have to basically be like.
You can run away and not provoke any like attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
You're an immortal pacifist in
You
this
could be
situation.
a doorstop. Yeah.
or you could be a
That's my
doorstop.
plan.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Okay. And then as my action, I am going to use, what was this shit called again? It's been so long. My emboldening bond, and give a D4 to Bazzlo, Albert, and Elzeiros.
What's that do for me? D4 on everything?
D4 on everything, yeah.
Swag.
Great, thank you.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Muurujin.
Alright, I'm gonna hear the commotion and I'm gonna run towards it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Would you say I have line of sight in the room from here?
You've got to go through Bazzlo. You can see 1 or 2 of the guards, but you still got to hit Bazzlo, or Bazzlo's in the way.
Okay, Bazzlo's in the way. I think that's fine. Let me read this spell here. Just
Yeah,
to double
depends on
check.
what the spell is. If there's a roll to hit, it's going to be +2. And then, you know,
Okay, yeah,
something funny happens if you get below a certain roll.
Yep, okay, can't do that. So I am just going to use dash and close the distance a little more. 5, 10. There we go. I'm gonna stop and I'm just gonna end my turn right here.
Albert!
I go first because I'm alphabetical. Well, there's only one thing to do in a situation with there's 4 enemies grouped up together, right?
By all means, sir.
What is the radius of that fireball?
Oh, it's don't worry, it's big enough.
20-foot radius. Well, now I'm looking at range to try to avoid him.
Oh, so now we're trying to avoid our friends?
I've always been trying to avoid our friends. Sometimes they just end up in the way.
I know.
I don't know that I should sink this spell, though. I'm going to level 1 magic missiles on B.
B? Okay. Roll them damage dice.
That probably goes around me, right? If it's like a heat seed.
Yeah.
Magic
it's
missile
like
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It always hits its target. My game is locked up. Where's the last roll?
We had 3 and 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the last one. It's just locked up. 3, 2, and 2 for 7 damage on B. And I'm going to take 2 steps back and position myself here. And that is my turn.
E Bapef.
Alright.
Bazzlo, why'd you have to row such a low initiative?
I don't know. Because I'm scared.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh. You guys see a familiar green glow light up on my staff. And I am going to... Let me see if I can do this. Alright, I would like to hold my turn. If for whatever reason Bazzlo moves from the spot he's in, I would like to cast Moonbeam at the 2nd level right on top of that spot.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Like that.
And Elzeiros.
Sorry. I'm back. Alright, I'm gonna take a step forward. I'll go here. I'm gonna shoot B with an arrow.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and say that's +2 to cover. You're a ranger. So.
Yeah, do you ignore half cover or any do you have any stuff like that?
No, but it doesn't matter. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Right, and then I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns. Do the damage for the bow first. 12 damage. And I'll do Hail of Thorns. Is Bazzlo within 5 feet of B?
Yes, he is, but he's also in Sanctuary. How does Hail of Thorns?
It is.
He can't take splash damage. He can't take targeted damage. He can't take splash damage.
Yeah, so essentially he's gonna get hit, I think.
Alright, it is splash damage. Sorry, Baz.
Can't you draw it out the circle and place it where you want it, though? You might
no,
be able to miss
it's
him.
centered on the creature I hit.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
centered on the creature. Okay.
So dexterity saving throw for everyone within 10 feet of him.
AD. Okay, cool.
What is my DC?
14.
13.
13.
So Baz, make a Dex 13 saving throw.
1 fails. 2 fails.
God.
1 passes.
You get a D4, Bazzlo. Not
yeah.
that that's gonna bring you to
Yeah, I
a
don't
13,
think
but
I can waste it.
Okay.
Can you use lucky?
And I would like to use lucky. If there was ever a time to use it.
So those who fail take 1d10.
Let me check.
Come on, please. 13
The save.
+4. It's a
Yeah.
save.
Half damage on a success.
It's half damage on the success, so roll damage for 3.
One more lucky.
10 damage.
Use him now.
You gotta roll it for all 3 times, sir.
So 10 and then 8. 1.
8. And then... Okay, cool. And that's persistent, right? That sticks around.
Well, the spell does. There's no AoE or anything. Just every time I hit with a spell or with an arrow, I can trigger it.
Oh, that's baller.
Yeah.
Just sit there and shoot arrows at him.
Your turn.
Honestly, yeah. As long as they can't get through his barrier.
They technically can still hit him. It's harder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think these guards can really do shit to Bazzlo. What is it? Can you grapple someone who's in Sanctuary?
The verbiage was they can make an attempt to interact with it. They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
But if they fail, then they forfeit their action.
Got it.
I will say this: the guards also don't realize.
Yeah,
this
so you just have to roll to be able to use your action. And then on a fail, you have no action.
Lose the attack or the spell. Yeah. Don't choose a new target.
But yeah, they shouldn't realize that he has it on him.
Does it cast any aura?
Yeah, how's Sanctuary
Is he
read?
glowing?
Does the person get glow or anything like that?
No.
Then they should attack him and just make a wisdom saving throw, I think.
What's the wisdom saving throw?
14.
1 passes. 1 passes. 1 fails. So A and D, or let's see, I gotta actually go in order this time.
Wait, did Bazzlo get his turn?
I never got my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not his turn yet.
Did they all
But
swing
he
at me?
went one round.
Well,
got
no,
it down.
On the
surprise
surprise
round, and then we all got 13s. So
Yeah.
they must have got between 8 and 13.
Yeah. So D. Let's see. That hits. So I have 1 hit on you as they make their attack. Is there anything you want to do with that?
I gotta use my last luck. If it's a
Do you though?
I don't know.
I might save it for escape if we're
Yeah.
talking meta, but
I would. Just let ink this one.
all right. The boys are behind me. I'll take the swings.
also C shouldn't get an attack against him.
And you are going to take 8 damage from Guard D. And now it is your turn.
Double buzz. Gosh, this is a decision. Forward or backward? I'm going to pop a potion. Well. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna just and I'm gonna pop my potion. Okay. So let me roll my heal for that. What the hell is it?
Man, I feel like
Potion.
bonus action potion is such like a key thing sometimes.
A what thing?
Like key, like it would be without bonus action as a potion, which is like our home.
Oh, if you had to
rule.
use a whole action, it would be a
Yeah.
problem.
I think in a style like this where it's designed to kill you, it makes more sense. If you balance different, like you could work that in there.
Yeah.
But like especially with like 6 players and 4 other combatants, going 10 turns and the only thing you did in 20 turns was take a potion is kind of
Would
rough.
drag things out, yeah.
I'm trying to look up. I only have custom potions. You guys know what I roll? D8? No. 2d4.
plus
2d4 plus 2 for regular.
Yeah.
Seven.
Mm-hmm.
For 7. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step down.
I mean, I guess they're all gonna take that attack of opportunity still.
Just
right?
be A and B.
A and B, can't D, I guess D.
And because technically he's still within a 5-foot range of D.
Do they have to? Is it another save, a wisdom save, or does
Yeah,
it?
it will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
One passes. One fails. Oh, one fails. So that pass. We're gonna go 4. And they miss.
And as Bazzlo moves, you guys see a purple beam of light come down where he was.
What did you do to make that happen?
Oh, how does
If
that?
someone were watching you, what would I see?
The second Bazzlo takes a step back, you see that I've already been holding my hand out with energy glowing from it. And as he moves, I just raise my hand up and the beam comes down.
He's just shoveling handfuls of acorns into his mouth.
Yeah, the other hand is just stuffing it full of acorns.
From here, with my action, I'm just going to cast Vicious Mockery on A.
Okay.
He needs a Wisdom 15 saving.
And he passes.
So from here, I'm just going to take a couple more steps. 5, 10, 15. Back here. And that's my turn.
Perfect. And with that, it is. And with that, Guard A shuts the door.
Pace, dude.
In a panic, you hear "Nope" and shuts the door. And
Are
it
we
is
still in
now
combat?
Theron's turn. Do you
Are
want
we
to
still
be
in combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so let me get this straight. There's a moonbeam on the door.
You know how
Okay.
doors open in and out from like the side?
Like a pocket door?
Yeah, but whoever went to close the door should get hit with moonbeam damage.
Well, that'll-
Should
What?
they?
If it's occupying
I
that
opened
square,
and peered, and I was in that square, and I opened and peered. I didn't move.
So, look, if the door comes off to the left or right of the other sides of this, like here or here,
We
That's
can't
that,
see.
I mean,
We can't see it.
you see
About
the
his
little red
arm.
dots
His
on the
arm
side.
is getting blown the heck up.
I would assume that the 5-foot square that's there, he placed the moonbeam in the middle of the door, which means a 2.5-foot radius on that side would be sticking out.
All right.
And
well,
if
they
he
shut
reached for the door, he took
and
moonbeam damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you figure it out if you took moonbeam damage.
So
Roll for moonbeam damage, Ben. If he puts it on the character, it's great. If not, oh well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just moonbeams out here rolling.
It's a 9 damage.
Cool.
So there is half a moonbeam on this side of the door as well, right? So
Yeah, that door's glowing.
okay,
Very, very bright and shiny door.
I'm gonna get here. I don't think I can do anything as far as the door goes. I am going to hold my action. And if I see that door open, I want to cast Word of Radiance at whatever opens it, or the first thing I see there.
Cool. Muuru.
How does the door look now that it's being affected by Moonbeam?
So, as I understand Moonbeam,
It's just lit.
Yeah.
Lit, fam.
It's,
because you choose to damage with Moonbeam, right?
Mm-hmm.
well, he rolled a 9.
But he chooses to. If that hits, it hit a person.
Yeah, my friends can
I see.
dance in the moonbeam.
Yeah. we
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can make you
Okay.
guys have performances in the moonbeam and be safe.
Hey,
and make
Bazzlo, we're
you-
gonna need you to go open that door again.
Alright. I'm gonna run up and stand in the Moonbeam and
Oh,
open
yeah.
the door.
You're gonna open the Moonbeam in the door.
I'm gonna stand in the Moonbeam and look cautiously at E Bapef and just nod.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up.
And I'm gonna open the door.
When a creature is engulfed by ghostly flames. Oh no.
Not as much damage on a successful one.
When a creature
Shapeshifter.
enters the spell.
Oh, so I just take damage because I entered the spell?
No, we're not gonna let you take damage. I thought he could choose. I thought it was like a friendly.
I must be mistaken
Because
for
you were
something
lied
else.
to, you're safe.
Yeah, you're good. If you still want to open the door, you can, but
I
you're
do
gonna
want to
have
open the door.
But you're gonna take damage if you open the door. is
If
what I'm
you
getting
fail
at.
a con save, well.
Yeah, if you want to roll a con save, go for it, buddy. This is your choice, Danny. You can
Yep.
choose to open the door and take the damage or not.
What am I taking the damage from?
The
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
I see. We're taking the damage.
Okay, the door is back open.
Alright, here's my con save throw. Where is it? Here.
Ooh. Fails the con save. That is...
11
I don't know
damage.
where my damage goes.
Alright.
Where's my roll thing? Just disappeared off my page.
I was holding my
It's
action.
9 plus 2, so 11.
I was holding my action, and as soon as that door opened, I casted Word of Radiance at B. It's
Did
a
you
con.
ever tell us that?
Yeah,
Yes.
I did.
You said you casted Word of Radiance, but you can't see B from where you're at, bro.
I can't what?
You can't see B from where you're at.
I can't. Are
You
you
see
sure?
D and C.
Oh,
No,
alright.
you're on this top square.
Oh, yeah, alright, D. Then D.
But you said B.
Whatever. Who do I see? Whoever I see.
You have
Whoever
to.
it is that I see on the other side of the door, that's who I'm casting it at.
But that's not what you said.
What did just now?
Based on what his eyeballs are seeing, essentially his first decision is nullified. He would have never
Yeah.
known B existed.
Yeah,
the-
He
the
can't be
type
held
comes back
accountable
as
for the
invalid
words.
input.
that come
Yeah.
out of his mouth.
Invalid input does not waste an action.
What do my eyeballs see, Mike?
Okay, so you said I'm going to cast at B when you held your action. You have to be very clear with when you held your action, what you're going
Did
to
I
do.
say that? Are you sure? I doesn't. No.
You said first person you see, didn't you?
She's
did,
like,
I
I
did.
don't know.
I did say that. I do remember saying the first thing I see on the other side of the door, I'm casting Word of Radiance on.
All right, well he passes the dex check, so we're good.
Well, it wasn't a dex check; it was a con check.
Okay, even better actually for him. And
It
he
would be a
still
great
passes.
episode.
He rolled twice, and they're both the same plus. So
Can you tell
he
we
passes.
haven't played in like 6 weeks?
Yeah, we're on point.
So you took damage, right?
Alright, I took damage. I'm in
Yo,
the door.
Muru took me damage. Albert.
But it's still my turn, right?
Oh yeah, if you open the door, opening the door does typically count as an action if you interact with something like that. Just as a heads up.
Fuck. Okay, then I'm just going to use gonna use a goddamn sorcery point and use quicken spell here. Alright, we're
Things we
gonna
do for Moonbeam.
cast Sword Burst. And
Okay.
so it's a 15 dex saving throw for
3 of them.
A, B, and D. Yes.
1 passes. D passes, B fails, and we'll say A fails as well.
Okay. Here is the damage.
Roll it for 2.
2. Okay. 6. Okay. Yep.
Is that your turn?
Yep. That's my turn.
Awesome. We are now at Albert.
Can I see how the elite guard are looking from my location, or is my view impaired?
Your view is impaired not only by a nice pale beam of moonlight, but a big white dragon.
Very well. When they closed the door, do I feel like they were scared of us?
Do you want to use an action to do a ability check?
Would you, if I did the ability check, would you then allow me to yell at them as well?
That's fair. Sure.
I want to check to see if they're scared.
Okay. So I am going to give you a check as well as a yell and possibly an intimidation.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and give me let's give me an insight check, actually.
19 plus a d4.
All right, your insight. You can absolutely tell those guards are scared.
Okay. I would like to yell at the group and the guards. Drop the shit. These guys are gonna run away from us, and we have never seen their faces. To try to persuade Ben to allow them to leave if they seem cooperative, and to try to convince them to get the fuck out of here before I have to kill you.
I'm gonna need a little bit more from that if you want to give me a persuasion check. I need you to like RP, if you will.
Listen, I know you guys are paid by the Baron. The Baron is about to be no more. You need to get the fuck out of here before I have to fucking kill you. I'm not looking for you. You're not my fucking target. We'll let you leave peacefully, but you need to fucking leave right now. Lay down your arms and walk out of that fucking door.
Okay, well, you didn't have to swear so much. One of them pipes up, and I also need you to give me a persuasion check. We'll go with advantage.
13 plus
4 or 1d4.
2, 15.
Cool. So with that, the guards all look at each other. One of them throws down their swords and looks up at you.
Bapef, please drop the light. Sir, please leave this area now.
Can I drop it, being out
I
of
will.
turn?
Yeah, you're next.
Because I'm
in
next,
turn.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna drop my moonbeam, but I'm gonna be
Or
like,
move it. Or move it.
Move it, yeah.
Move it.
yeah, actually. Just gonna slide it to the right.
And with that, all of the other guards drop their weapons and begin to walk towards the door very quickly.
Alright, I'm
Blessed
assuming
be
we're
the
in combat.
fruit.
All right. As they walk out the door, is there anything anybody wants to do?
Yeah, I'm
Like an
gonna
apology.
chug this healing potion.
They say "fuck you" to the bard, and they disappear out the door.
Fuck you, I could have taken you all myself.
That's why you ran away, pussy. All right. With that ending, I'm gonna go take a piss. If you want to do a short rest, I will allow it.
Yes,
I'll be
please.
able to hear you talk. So.
You'll allow literal short rest in
Yeah,
the heat of combat?
No, because combat's over with.
Yes, just.
Oh, yes.
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 Yes, I want a short rest. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Short
He
Also-
didn't
rest.
say a short break. He said a short rest. You guys all heard him.
I heard.
Yep.
Yep.
As I'm bleeding like a mofo, though, I slowly, shakily bring my flute up and I play everyone a nice, relaxing tune, so that we can heal a little extra on our short rest.
What is that? What does that do?
That is Song of Rest. If you or any friendly creatures hear your performance, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Ooh.
So
Okay,
whatever you
so-
get out of your short rest, roll a 1d6 and you add it.
I'm gonna do one regular of these, and then 1d6.
Wow.
Did not roll my dice.
Oops, I don't know why I rolled that to everyone.
Nice. Really needed that. So I get my divinity back.
I had a couple choices there. I thought about maybe just shoving one of them and then entering the room and just like tanking it out.
Um,
The
Probably
other
should
option is like
disengage.
disengage, and then
Yeah.
you don't get the attack of opportunities. But
you can also do
I should have. I saw that, but then I was like, I wasn't gonna do that, so I was
and
like,
I was like, he'll probably do it. I was like, I want to say it, and I was like, oh no, I've said too much.
there's
The problem is we don't
I
have a
should've.
fucking tank. Like
Yeah.
like if you could like had somebody that was designed to go up front, it'd be much more simple making decisions.
Instead of
You
just
also
standing there and getting beaten, you could actually do stuff.
like do
Yeah.
something with that. Yeah.
You also have Thunder Wave too. You can try to knock them
Thought
back
about that.
and then walk away.
There's options, but again, we're all rusty. We haven't
Yeah.
played.
2 weeks.
in
I
a
was
month.
like, step away.
Alright, gentlemen. So we got a short rest in. What else did we do here?
I would like to just briefly discuss with the boys
Okay, by
in
all
character. So, from what we've seen so far, these people don't hold much loyalty to the Baron other than a paycheck.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Right. I don't know if the Reclaimers are going to be the same, but perhaps it would be worth just a sentence or two to offer these individuals the opportunity to retreat.
We can give them the chance. I like that idea, but
But-
being as we've already fought one of them, might have lowered our chances.
They may not.
because we.
They
already-
probably won't.
Yeah.
The other side to this coin is that the individuals going out that we're letting free may be going to potentially help the Baron's cause. So I don't know where anyone wants to draw the line with this, but our mission is pretty clear.
I mean, less people we have to fight, the closer we get to the reformers. It's kind of a win-win for us. What's happening outside is kind of very little in our control.
Also, the decision may not come down to us. All the other people in the town know who worked for the Baron, so we can just let them go and let the town deal with them.
That's a good point.
So we maybe just keep starting with trying to convince them to lay down their arms. Keeps us alive.
Yeah, it's been
Just
kind of
moving.
working so far.
If we run into ordinary guards, as stated, I don't know if the reformers will be quite as receptive.
Right, awesome. So you guys are still in the room. There's stairs, and it looks like there's the tower that leads up in this next room. What do you guys want to do?
Do we want to finish opening these last couple of doors?
I think we should, but we should do so as a group, and we should keep someone positioned at the bottom of both stairs to keep eyes if anything comes on us. So if you guys want to check the other rooms, I'll. Theron, you gonna stay there?
I'm gonna watch these stairs. Yeah, I also want to take a look around this
Theron,
room.
as you walk into that room, you see that it looks like a training room. There seems to be pikes and longbows. There's a chest, and there's training dummies in the middle of this room. Leading up the stairs, you see that there's a door up above. I'm going to need you to give me a perception check. So with that perception check, nothing out of the ordinary. You just see up to the top of the stairs there, as well as all the training materials.
Okay. Looks like this is just a training room, guys. The stairs are here, but there is a chest we might want to check out when we get a second.
Did someone say loot?
Yeah, you should go open it. You should go open it, Bazzlo.
Oh, I love opening things. Oh, where's that?
No, don't get distracted.
You gonna open it, Bazzlo?
Well, if you won't, Theron, then I'm opening it.
Let's finish up what we were doing, and then we'll
Okay.
deal with that. Yeah.
Bapef's gonna walk over here. Judging by the previous structure, I believe this is a small room, so I'm just gonna open it up.
No, we were in there. That's where we came. Where we already checked that, right?
Mm-mm.
No. So as you
came from
go
here.
out and reach out and jiggle that handle, it doesn't open. It doesn't seem to have an obvious keyhole in it either.
I turn back to the group. This one's not opening and it doesn't have a keyhole.
Have you tried knocking?
I kick the door with my foot.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 20 to hit.
All right. So as you punch this door, you feel it reverberate through your body, and you take.
Kick the door.
As you kick the door, you take 1d4, so you take 3 bludgeoning damage. Flip it upon yourself.
After stubbing the shit out of my toe, I'm like, oh, god damn it. Tough door. I don't think kicking it or anything like that's gonna work. Not for me, at least.
I can open it. It's gonna take a bit of my power. Let's check out these other doors first.
Agreed.
Come back to this one. I walk over here and I motion for Elzeiros and Bazzlo to follow me.
Got it. So, you just sat here around 3 doors. What do you want to do with them?
I would like to take my mage hand and open, slowly go up and... Can I hear anything from here? Do I see any footprints or anything that would indicate that one
Give
room
me
is
an
more heavily
investigation
traveled?
check.
That's 18.
18. So you just see a massive footprints. There's seems to be 2 sets of footprints leading into each of these rooms. Though I will give you that.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Mage Hand and open up the. Well, first I'm gonna say Elzeiros, or send Elzeiros a message. Be like, please back me up over here.
Albert, before we do this, I pipe up as he's doing this. Maybe we just call to them and try our strategy of disarming them with our words first.
I don't have minor illusion, do I? No. I'll go ahead and open the right door with the mage hand. I'll get the skeletal mage hand over there, open the door, be like, come out with your hands up.
So just like
Your mic's losing your high frequency.
we're fine. Just like you.
Can I?
He's like, I don't want to negotiate.
Who's in there?
How do I know you're not a fucking enemy? Get the hell
We're
out.
just commoners. We're hiding. There's quite a bit of commotion, and the prisoners broke free, and the
Well,
guards.
You're about to be a commoner that's burning on fire if you don't get out of that room.
I still think I would rather stay in here, sir.
I don't think that's going to coax them out, Albert. I think maybe we need to let them know it's safe out here if they come out here. We will give them safe passage out of the building.
I take 2 steps up. You need to come out of here now, or I'm going to light you on fire.
Sir, why do you have to be such a dick? We're just hiding.
Yeah, well, you can hide outside.
But it
I
doesn't seem
can't
safe
trust you.
out there.
There's too many magic users in this building for me to trust you and trust that you're not under disguise.
The reformers are upstairs.
Well, that's great, and you need to be outside.
I think it's safer in here. I've seen out the windows. It looks mighty perilous outside.
Albert, show him what the fireball looks like. Give him a little show.
I begin to conjure fire in my palm.
Okay,
I just
give me
wave
an
it like this.
intimidation check.
Ooh. +4.
Sir, you're really not that scary. We live in Barovia. I think we can handle a wizard waving a little bit of fire around. Look, we just really want to stay in here.
I look to Bazzlo and Elzeiros as if, should I do it?
Bazzlo feels guilty a little bit, and
Kill innocents? Sure. Why not?
well, Albert, that's a steep step to go down, lad. Maybe we just keep pressing on. If it turns out to bite us in the butt, we gotta finish our mission first.
I close the door, and before I do, I let them know, if I see you again, you're dead.
You
Don't
should
worry,
ask them
but what if you come back into this room?
Ask them about the other rooms.
Too late. I take 2 steps backwards, and I attempt to open the door across the hall.
It is locked.
I attempt to use the key on the door.
The key does not work.
I try to open the door at the far end of the hall.
You push on this door, and it slightly opens and stops very abruptly.
Well, gentlemen, do we think they're barricaded in downstairs, or do we think they're upstairs?
What did those people you were communicating with say, Albert?
They want to hide. I didn't really ask them anything other than that.
They didn't mention where anybody was?
I did overhear maybe something about upstairs, but couldn't really...
They said the reformers were upstairs, but that could clearly be a lie.
You know, you said you would kill them again if you saw them. I didn't go for the other of us, so I'm going to open the door again.
I'm going to take a step
Might scare
or two
the
back.
shit out of them.
Okay, so we are opening the door, Elzeiros?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So as you open this door, you see 2 commoners that are, decently dressed for commoners, and they're cowering, and they look up at you, and they're like, "No, kill us!"
That depends entirely on what you say next.
Oh god, you're a dickhead just like the wizard.
Show him the
Yeah.
vampire teeth, Els.
Helping you. Hey, how many guards are usually on this floor?
Look, we try not to count. I think, they see that happening, and we'd get in some big trouble. But
I assume you've been here more than once, though. Just rough estimate.
rough, I mean, on this floor particularly, there's maybe 5, 6.
Okay, and what about upstairs?
Upstairs, I really don't know. I work down here in the mess hall with the unnamed guy who isn't important enough for a name and real skinny.
Okay, did you see anyone run upstairs when we all ran for cover? What's going on?
I mean, I've been hiding here. Things have been a little hectic, as you can imagine.
Okay, keep hiding them. The wizard's on a rampage. I'm not close to him.
Yes, he's quite scary in this case.
How'd it go, Elzeiros?
Well, they're confused and scared, so about as well as you can.
So we thinking head upstairs, head downstairs? I'm assuming, I don't know about you guys, but if I were keeping somebody prisoner, it would probably be down.
Well, you say that, hearing you say this, but when I brought Silver out here, Silver noticed people in the second floor that
Hey,
appeared
wait
to
a
be
minute.
trained.
You still have Silver?
Silver has been dismissed to the Fae for right now. I can call him back, since him being a sight is kind of, we're already wanted.
Right.
Theron, give me another perception check.
God damn it.
Again, as you stand guard within the training room, you're somewhat oblivious to your surroundings.
I was really staring at that chest, wondering what's inside.
I'll go ahead and cast Find Familiar at first level, and pull Silver back to my shoulder.
Awesome. And what are you gonna do with Silver?
I would like to fly him up the stairs in the main hallway here.
Awesome. So as you
And
fly,
I put my hand on Bapef's shoulder to steady me as I look through his eyes.
awesome. So as you fly Silver up there, Silver comes into a walled room. If you look just to the north of the map, if you scroll up on there, and there's 2 doors, and that's really about it.
He wants to make a lap around the top level real quick to make sure there's nothing else, and then he'll fly back and land on my shoulder.
Gotcha, cool, yeah. As he flies around the room, it's really just a pretty barren room with some doors, and that's it.
It appears, and I say this while I'm still looking through his eyes, I tell Bapef, it appears there's 2 doors upstairs. I don't see any direct enemies.
Alright.
Is
Well,
it
perhaps
possible
we should
could
head up the other one then.
Theron, give me a perception check.
Please, God.
Oh,
Hey,
right, Jesus. So as you're just staring blankly at a wall, you notice flashes of light coming from up the stairs. Just bright flashes from what looks like to be an open hatch at the top.
Hey guys, I'm pretty sure there's some magicians up in here. We may want to go take care of this.
I do love a good magic show.
He yells through the door, assuming we can hear him.
Everybody give me a perception check.
6.
Hey.
Perception. Why am I blind? There.
Awesome. So as you all are talking amongst one another, all you hear is...
Uh-oh.
Slightly
And
proud
that's it.
shit.
Sounds like Theron's in trouble.
Since we're on high alert, I'm gonna assume we react to that. I begin to follow the other gentleman over here to see what the fuss is about.
Theron, are you okay?
Hey, come in here. Just look up there at that hatch. Do you see all that magic flying around?
Well, it took you long enough to notice that, bud.
I'm sorry, I was just like, I'm really just focused on this chest over here. I think there might be loot in there.
DM, did I hear you say that's an open hatch?
Yeah, you just see flashes coming from it.
I look at Silver and I take him up on my hand, look him eye to eye. You may disappear for a little bit, but I'm gonna need you. You're supposed to RP Silver here. Make some noises. That's not what I expected to hear out of you. Silver. I know. Are you sure
A little
that's
more
how you
whelpy.
feel? Can you help me out this one time, bud? Thank you.
Pretty good.
And I put my hand. You did
It's like
very
it's
well,
killing
Mike.
him to help you.
I don't insult
dying.
you of your fucking tone, Mike. I put my hand on Bapef again.
Like, this guy's your friend, right?
I hop in the silver and I fly up the stairs and through the open hole.
Okay, cool. So it goes up 2 full flights of. Just go ahead and feel up. Bring your eyes back to here. So as you fly up, Silver flies up past the first flight of stairs, and just barely crests into the hatch there. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Natural 20.
Awesome. Now give me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. $14.
Awesome. So as you fly up, Silver gets quite a big glimpse, or a glimpse of 3 of the reformers, or the 3 reformers standing there. But as soon as she crests the door there, let's go ahead.
Again, Silver's a guy, dude.
Okay, whatever. But as soon as she crests that as soon as she crests the trapdoor, she glimpses the 3 reformers, and then a large flash of bright light, and takes 24 damage.
Silver fades into the Fae. I knew this would happen. This is why I had to talk to Silver. Oh, don't do that to me, bud. Oh god. See, now you're just being a dick. Okay, I'm assuming that burns one of their spells. Please mark that down.
You don't know. What was that?
If it did 24
I
damage,
don't
it
know.
wasn't a fucking cantrip, bud.
But it could have been a trap. It could have been, who knows?
Okay, fair.
What did you see up there, Albert? I noticed
snapped back.
Silver's not coming back.
You just see my eyes from being rolled back to coming back down, and my eyes are completely fucking bloodshot. And you just see a tear come down the right side of my face, and well, it's gonna take a while to get Silver back. There's 3 reformers at the top of this through the trapdoor.
I pat Albert on the shoulder.
When you went up
Sorry.
with the Silver up the other staircase, did you hear the happenings in this room up there?
I didn't hear really much. Upon surveying the room, there's 2 doors up there. I don't know if there's a back way to sneak in on them. But it would seem if we pop through this trapdoor, they are prepared to defend their area. Can I do a history check to get a idea on how the outside of the building looks, if possible?
Yeah, absolutely.
19 plus 7, so 26.
Yeah, so you recall that is like the very top of the tower up there. So, it's got a parapet at the top as well. When you did take Silver up there, I did forget to give you a little bit of information. It did look like they were all chanting to one another, not really paying much mind to you. But you also did see 4 giant ballistas at each point of the parapet. It seems to be
Giant what's?
Ballistas.
Okay.
But it does seem to be the top tower of the parapet.
I don't think there's a secondary way to get to where they're at. It seems that they're at the top of this tower. The 3 of them, while I was up there, seemed to be chanting on something, perhaps a ritual spell or something of that nature. Perhaps what Silver ran into was just a trap. I believe at this point our best way to make entry is go now. Get them before they finish whatever ritual they're trying to cast. Or perhaps they're casting a protection spell that is dealing damage to whatever comes into that area. Either way, I think we need to go up these stairs and face them head on.
On that note, perhaps you can stick your head up the trapdoor and fireball.
Bapef, how many times have you transformed?
We've taken a rest, so I can transform 2 more times.
I would say perhaps you run up there as a tanky beast, test and see what their field is, and then I will come behind you and try to hit the 3 of them with said fireball. After that, I think the rest of us should try to get in as quickly as possible and knock them out as quickly as possible. Whatever ritual they're casting or shield they're casting can't be a good thing.
All right, I can do that. DM, would you allow me in wolf form to fit up there? Because it's going through a door.
Yeah, you're going through a small trapdoor, sir. So,
Yeah, I'd have to be able to
try.
be something that can go vertical. I do have creatures that can do stuff like that.
Perhaps, I don't know, can you transform into an ape or something of that? Or is it better
Or a
for you
spider?
to run in and transform at the top of the hole?
Yes,
Spider,
I was
perhaps?
thinking a spider. I have never seen an ape, so I can't turn into anything I've never seen.
So I would suggest you going first, me going second, perhaps Theron in there third, just in case anything goes wrong, and then shuffle the rest of us in there.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know how warded this area is. Does anybody else have a familiar or anything they could test a barrier with?
We have stuff we can chuck up there.
I mean, not to be too quick to sacrifice your wolfy self on the pyre, but if you take enough wounds in wolf form, do you revert to you without any damage?
No, I would take any remaining damage. My form has its own pool of energy. But any remaining energy that is not taken up by my form will be put onto me.
The wolf form takes damage before the human form. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I do, however, have a spider form that is rather sneaky.
we could send an invisible spider.
If you have that prepped, I got rid of it.
I can make you invisible, Bapef, if maybe you want to just go up there as a spider and see what happens.
Well, here's
You
the
pass
thing.
their
Should we
guard.
just send Bapef up there invisible and then have him transform into a wolf once he's up there, that he fits the space?
The only
Which is a little
downside
bit
to
more
that
durable.
will be if it is a trap, I will be taking the full attack of that trap.
Perhaps Theron could be close behind, just ready to throw some heals up your way. It's risky, but I don't see another way in.
DM, I know you're not here right now, but it appears on the map that we're dealing with stone floors. Are we in fact dealing with stone floors?
Parts of it are stone indeed, yes.
Parts of it are wood though?
Yeah, so you're in a wood stone building. The floors seem to be stone.
The tower's stone, right?
Correct. The tower is stone, but
The tower section of this building is stone floors and stone walls.
yes,
Okay.
except for the roof.
The very top of the tower.
Well, that gets rid of that idea. I'm just gonna light the floor underneath of them on fire and let them fall to their death.
Do a Valheim move, let them all just fall and die.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, up to you guys what we want to do, but it seems like these are the big bads at the end of the big bad.
I think no matter what we do, this is going to be pretty tough.
How about the other stairs? They don't connect.
What?
I
The
think-
tower.
It
I think
seems
we
that
just-
the tower sits higher than the building, and we can't get through the back way. It seems like they are holed up at the top of the tower.
Okay.
Can we perhaps try to bait them down? Is that?
I mean, assuming they can't conjure food or water, we could sit here and wait them out.
Yeah, we want to take
But
a
if
long
they're
ride.
casting a spell on the
Of the
entire
essence,
town
my
between
friend.
them, that could be problematic.
Right, we don't understand what the ritual they're casting is. So
Yeah.
You just launch a fireball through the door.
That's what I was thinking.
Just launch it
Take an explosive, chuck it up, shut the door.
and run.
I mean, I can do that. That can be done.
Seems to have worked in the past.
As long as you get the
Based
surprise
off
on
of the
them and you have
reformer that
remaining
we've
movement.
already met, they do have the ability to stop my spells from casting.
What if they're
Now,
casting
Now,
a
whether
spell
they're
on-
concentrated on the ritual or not, and they would be able to do that on top of it, is yet to be seen.
Well,
But
if they're stopping the spell that's being cast, they aren't going to be able to react to anything else. What if we cast fire, or you cast fireball, and then you just sprint through afterwards?
you guys have to be on my ass up the ladder.
Wait, is there any chance that there's civilians up there, maybe with them?
Silver
gotta
didn't see any.
Silver just
Okay.
saw the 3 of the reformers, right?
Yep.
Then I say we do it. Blast and run.
We begin walking up the spiral staircase.
Perfect. Do you all see the spiral staircase to the north of you?
Yep.
Yeah, Albert's in the front. Assuming Theron, you'd be right behind him, and I'm right behind you, ready to jump into a form if need be.
You moving your guys? No, I mean look up north of. Oh, you guys are up there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean if you guys want to position yourselves and get ready
Albert
for.
is stuck like 8 pixels low in the middle of
Oh,
the
please.
Do you need help?
Thank you for overmoving me.
Yeah, I need help, please. Alright, Albert's up front.
Also, your 1d4s have elapsed while this
Yeah.
conversation has been taking place.
Okay.
Can I remove it or?
Ring.
Yeah, you guys can move.
Oh, there we go.
slowly.
Alright, Albert starts to slowly walk up here, looking for traps as he walks up.
Yeah, you're good. There's not going to be any traps as you walk up.
Alright. Does the trap door have a ladder to it?
Yes.
So, with everybody on my ass, Albert wants to slowly walk up the ladder
And rip a
with
fire.
fireball prepared.
Cool. All right. Let's just go ahead.
And just to clarify, the plan is to wait for you to cast and then flood the room.
Yes.
Give me. All right. Cool. Go ahead and move your character up there. All right. So as you crest into
That's
as
a
you
big-
crest your head up above into the trapdoor, and this is you climbing all the way out, correct?
The idea is to get on the ladder, and you told me that it was an open trapdoor.
Yes, and this is you crawling out off of the ladder right now, correct?
I'm trying to peep with my eyes over the concrete to be able to cast a fireball at these 3 individuals.
So he
That's
can
what
reach
my
his
goal
hand
is.
over and
So you'd be
cast.
kinda like
just
here.
enough to like peep my eyes up and shoot a fireball.
So as soon as you crest your head over the ladder, the whole room and everything around you just goes silent. You can't hear anything. You can't speak.
Fuck.
You can't do anything. You see the three reformers all seem to be facing towards the center, and they are chanting. They seem to pay no mind to you as you come up and above.
Can he still see? You say he can't see.
So it's completely silent.
Correct.
That's what you're saying.
Understanding the arcane, do I understand that there is a silence barrier in the room?
Yes, you're a wizard. You know what silence is.
I would like to poke my head down below the silence barrier, put my hand up above the silence barrier, speak the words to cast Fireball, and cast Fireball into what I perceive to be the middle of the three of them with my head below the thing, observing the room.
Oh, how would that work?
How does silence work if my arm's in it?
Yeah,
Does Google have an answer?
That's
Google
completely
AI, I'm
up
sure
to the
has an
DM.
answer.
That is
So,
one
no,
of those.
That's up to the DM. Don't
entirely
look up
to him.
anything. If my mouth is free and my ears are out of the silent zone, can I still cast and speak if my face is out of the silent zone?
So it says in the description, any creature entirely within is immune to thunder or lightning damage. So I think it would be that it's literally like a bubble.
But entirely within.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm partially out.
Mostly.
they're entirely in.
They are. They can't cast spells within the zone of silence.
We
But
said
apparently
immune.
they're casting a ritual.
Apparently they're chanting. Yeah.
Which I don't know how they can chant if they're in a zone of silence, but
It's muscle memory. They don't actually need the words.
okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of somatic or non-somatic components in this case. So as you cast your fireball, in that case, you don't see this, but it seems that the fire just doesn't happen as you do it.
Do I fizzle my spell slot?
Yes, you do.
Noticing
Alright.
that a fireball should have gone off by now, and noticing Albert pop his head back down, I'm going to ask him, what's going on there, Albert?
They have some sort of maybe silencing, maybe anti-magic zone, which means I'm gonna need you beefy boys to get up here, and
Have they noticed you yet?
it appears they're focused on whatever chant they're doing.
All right, well, let's go.
Time to go
What
punch
if
him
we
in the
have?
face.
What if we have Elzeiros like fire and arrow?
We don't have time for this. Things are
Albert
happening.
runs up through the hole and steps over here to make way for the rest of the individuals.
Alright.
Clamber up after Theron.
All right, go ahead and position yourselves.
Oh no, I deleted myself.
God.
Yeah, I'm wondering,
Well,
can we like move
make a
around?
new
before they see
character.
us yet?
So you cannot go further than where Bapef is.
One slot away from the door.
Oh, so like behind this kind of like.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I'll try to stagger. Trying not to form up a big old line, trying not to get blasted.
Good. So as you all again cross the threshold, you just see them standing in a circle again. Seems like they are chanting or channeling some kind of ritual here. You notice, you look around the room, and again, there's these four ballistas that all seem to be pointed outward in order to, fight off the incurring individuals who might be assaulting it. Thankfully, none of you had to deal with that. But again, it is dead silent. You do all notice that they just seem to be quite enamored with it, with whatever they're doing. One of them begins to step forward into the center, and a bright flash of light happens, and one of them instantly disappears, and again is replaced by a giant hulking beholder. In this case, that seems to be putrid and filled with pus and mostly bones in this case. And I am going to need you all to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Does silence
Level
drop at any
5.
point
We
yet?
got a beholder, dude?
Are we still in this bubble?
Shut up, Bazzlo. Hold on.
Sorry.
Behold these.
Perfect. Awesome. And with the flash of that light and the beholder appearing, the silence, the sound comes rushing back into all of your ears. And one of the reformers points towards all of you, and the beholder lets out a slow, low, grumbly growl in that case. And Elzeiros, it is your turn.
All right. This is gonna be fun. You know what? I have full health. I can't shout. I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna stab the reformer.
Cool. And we're gonna go ahead and save this one. And this one is.
That will be a 24
That hits.
for 8 damage. And actually,
Alright.
can I?
You can hit again, can't you?
Yeah, no, I'm seeing if I can actually do my bonus action though. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and use Slayer's Prey on the Beholder,
Okay.
and then hit this guy again.
So on the beholder and then hit that guy again. Okay, so
Yeah.
what does Slayer's Prey do? Is it like Hunter's Mark but different?
They just take 1d6 extra damage.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no. Hold on. I might do something else. Where is this? I'm sorry. I'm trying to reacquaint myself with my sheet. Yeah, I'm gonna use Hunter's Sense on the Beholder. That's what I was looking for.
Hunter's Sense.
Alright, I learn whether it has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
Gotcha. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Did you get that?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna swing at Reformer B again.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna type something to you real quick.
Okay.
I sent you a message.
Yep, I know.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'm not gonna tell my group. I'm just gonna giant silence bubble. I'm gonna swing at the
The bubble's gone.
Bubble's gone now.
Oh. Okay. Then I'm gonna shout, "Don't use poison." And then stab this dude in the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll again for that.
22. 23, sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
Or 11 damage.
Awesome. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Awesome. It is our hulking beholder's turn. If you don't know what a beholder looks like, it's essentially a giant floating orb with a giant eye, and it's got Medusa head of little other eyeballs attached to it. So its main eye seems a little glossed over and a little milky white. And its Medusa head eyeballs are just like looking around. It seems to be like pinpointing in this case. I'm gonna go with an order here. So 5 is going to be Muru, and 2 is going to be Bazzlo. All right. So you see the eyes start to slowly fit their sights on Bazzlo as well as Muurujin. And you see these 2 rays pop out from either of the eye in this case. And let's see, 1, 4. Muru, I'm gonna need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, and let's see for you, Bazzlo, 2, and I'm going to also need a Wisdom saving throw.
For me.
Yes. All right. So with that, Danny, you take this bright green light and it hits you directly in the chest. But with your saving throw there, you take 7 damage and you have poisoned. But you will. You take 4 damage and you're poisoned.
Okay. How do I?
and-
Go ahead. How do I do the? I see. I can add an active condition here. Thank you. Go on.
Yes, and until the end of your, you can't regain hit points at the moment.
Okay, cool.
For you, okay. And then for you, Bazzlo, you are going to take 10 psychic damage, and you are frightened at this moment.
I can't use luck.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and use luck, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give luck a try and reroll my wisdom saving.
Actually, no, you failed. It's just oh, I guess not. Yeah, we're good.
How
All
luck
right.
you have to do before the result is determined.
For the outcome.
Yeah. So he already said you failed, so you passed that point.
Oh.
And the reroll anyway, you still get hit. So you are going to take.
Damn.
Yeah, you still get hit.
Damn.
Actually,
10, you said?
Yeah, 10. Yeah, no, this is just a pass-fail. This isn't for these ones. The only thing that's hit. Yeah, so these rays are pass-fail, just as a heads up. Can you still use lucky on a pass-fail?
Oh.
If you're being hit by an attack.
If it's a saving throw, yes. Which is pass fail is still a saving throw.
Still saving.
Ability check or saving throw.
Mhm.
Or an attack.
He's making a wisdom saving throw against the beholder's attack, right? Or a whatever dex.
Yeah.
So it is a saving throw, which means it is acceptable use by Lucky. As long as he does it before the result is given.
Okay. So,
Like, I heard Muru's outcome, but I didn't know. I guess I would have.
I mean, you
Yeah.
I didn't
both
know what
get
he
wisdom.
rolled.
That's where Lucky gets complicated. It's because the DM, it's if you say, hey, it's a DC 14, well, I know what Lucky is good for and what it's not for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at that point, it's like on the player. Like you see your 9 roll, and you should think immediately. I want.
Yeah, it's
I
like
wanna
more-
use
yes,
lucky.
I
yes.
said
Yeah,
luck.
yeah,
I said
yeah.
luck, let him finish, and then he told you it was happening to
So,
you,
yep.
so I didn't know what the
Yeah.
outcome was.
Just something
Well,
we need
I
to
agree.
smooth
I
out as a
understand.
Yeah,
As
and
a group,
I didn't
yeah.
call the DC check either, so you don't know what the DC check is. Like I just
Correct.
said, give
Yep.
me a wisdom saving throw. You didn't call luck, so
Yep.
until after. Correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're past the point of using luck.
Okay, so you take 10 damage, and you are now frightened, Bazzlo. And it is Reformer B's turn coming in this case. So Reformer B is going to go ahead and use a magic missiles on our good friend Albert Pentros over there.
Oh,
At-
fucking course, you cocksucker.
Just get out of here. 2 people just got hit by glyph or fucking.
I love
much
you,
worse
buddy.
thing.
I love you, but I hate you, buddy.
So yep. So you are going to take. You are going to take 8 damage from his magic missiles.
Done.
All right, cool. Bazzlo, it is your turn, and you are frightened.
Can I do anything?
I think just like ranged attacks now.
Look it up.
Yeah.
I think frightened. I can't do
Frightened, you cannot move closer to the target which you are frightened of,
Which is the beholder.
and you have disadvantage on attacking that target, I believe.
Yes.
So you can attack any of the other targets with a ranged attack. Fine.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So I would like to cast Fear at the 3rd level. So it's a 30-foot radius, which I believe. So for 30,
From self.
5, 10, 15.
From self.
Oh, it's from self?
Yep.
Read the spell.
In a 30-foot cone. Okay. Let me get the cone
Yeah.
out.
Don't fuck us.
Bring out the cone.
Does that mean like that? 30-foot cone?
Well,
Yep.
so the map is not scaled to the character token, so 30 foot is not exactly what it looks like, but yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to cast Fear on Reformer A and Beholder Zombie. They need a 15 Wisdom saving throw, or they will be feared.
How does that work? So it would be an advantage since you're feared of the beholder.
For Beholder, but not.
He's not casting it at the beholder, so there shouldn't be any penalty.
Okay.
It's a AoE spell.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't
Not like
suffer
an
the penalty
attack,
of a
right?
targeted spell.
What if they both end up frightened by each other? What happens then?
They run the fuck away from each other.
They both run.
That's
opposite-
literally exactly what happens.
Yep. Just they run in opposite directions as far as they can.
Raw.
Frightened.
I guess I don't need to have this up. This good.
So we'll just go ahead and... You said it's 15 or 16?
15.
So Reformer is meets beats. And Beholder is beats.
Wonderful. I don't know if this costs a bonus action, but if I just look over at this crossbow next to me, does it look operable? Like, in my mind, would I think it's possible to operate that in a turn?
So you take a glance at this large giant crossbow, and from what you can tell, it looks operable. Absolutely. I can't give you an action roll because you used your action.
Yeah, can't use an action. Okay. I will use a bonus to go ahead and do healing word on my. I can't do that. I'm gonna pop my other healing potion preemptively. 2d4, 2, 6 healing. And then. So I can't move toward the beholder, correct?
Nope, you can only move backwards from the beholder.
Okay. Geo, Theron, what space are you occupying? Like this one or this one?
I guess that one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here, and then that's my turn.
Cool. And it is Reformer A's turn. Let's see here. All right. So Reformer A is going to peer at you, Bazzlo, and he's going to go ahead and, since you attacked, he's going to go ahead and do magic missiles at you, and you are going to take 8 damage from the magic missiles. Albert.
1, 2. Can I move through the ballast or no?
No, it is occupying that space. Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Awesome.
Where's my circle? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about a fireball.
Gotcha.
So we'll go ahead and smack a fireball
All
right there.
I think you know what is coming. Before
Reaction counterspell your counterspell.
Can you reaction counterspell the
Yes.
counterspell?
Can
Can you really?
Yep. Reaction
I've heard of
counterspell
it.
your counterspell. That's the end of my 3rd level slots. That kills both my 3rd level slots. But you
Yes.
do take fireball on all 3 flames, and that is
And now you're out of
B?
the saving throw for the
B.
beholder.
What if B counterspells your counterspell?
B counterspells the counterspell of
so
the
many
counterspell.
counterspells.
If you want to
think-
be a dick, you
Honestly,
can do that. If you just want to be a
that's a
piece
win.
of shit, you could do that.
That's a win because that's two level.
It's
3
burning
spells.
2 of their 3.
level-
Yeah.
Yeah. Up to
Yeah,
you. But burn their spell slots. It's however you want to play it, big dog.
So
love
everybody's
this, dude.
standing around watching this exchange happen, and you just hear snappings of fingers from 3 different people all at one time. Albert's counterspell, his counterspell gets counterspelled, but I think you actually have to roll on a. You have to roll.
Hold on. Listen to the DM.
Yep. I think we have to actually roll on a counterspell.
So mine's level 3 spell.
Oh yeah.
So
I do.
a counterspell automatically counterspells a same level spell.
Got it. So
if you're casting at level 3,
yep.
You
Which is the
counterspell.
levels.
I counterspell at level 3. Your counterspells my level 3.
Okay, let me do some fucking
So each one of your characters lost a level 3 spell slot, and I lost 2 level 3 spell slots.
Yes, I know. I am. I'm taking notes here on that. Is what I'm getting at.
Yep.
Wait till the rest of us start learning counterspell.
Muurujin nods excitedly
Dude,
at this entire
this is why level 5 sucks. Like, I need, level 7 opens up so much availability. I'm so limited right now on what I can do.
We all are.
Yeah.
So,
That's by design.
Mm-hmm.
2/3 gone.
Yeah, you wouldn't want it to be easy.
1/3 gone. Okay, cool.
So I burned 2 level 3 spell slots. You burned 1 level 3 and 1 level 3.
Yeah. No, I've got it all done out for each one of their thing.
So now Albert's like, well, fuck me. And as a bonus action, he says, well, fuck me.
Okay, cool. Bapef, it is your turn.
All right, finally. As a bonus action, first I'm going to move my happy little butt over here. And with a bonus action, you guys are going to see Bapef's skin, the hair recede into my skin. It starts to get shiny. You guys get an unfortunately familiar swampy odor fills the air as I drop down to all fours. A little misty cloud clears away and reveals as Bapef lets out a very loud ribbit.
What?
I love it. Are they by any chance resistant to poison damage?
You're going to have to find out in a second. And I'm going to use the giant toad's action to bite Reformer A.
Reformer A. Okay, cool. Let me see. Bite, piercing, grappled. Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll for hit.
That's a 10 to hit.
Okay, that misses in this case.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right, awesome. Muuru, it is your turn.
Alright. Muuru is very excited by the fantastic exchange of magic that just happened before his eyes. So he runs to the front of the hatch and he decides to blow his load, as they say. So I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at the 3rd level at the Beholder zombie.
Cool.
So the process I'm going to do is hit and then damage if it hits per ray.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one.
Yep.
Okay, here's the damage. And here's the second hit.
That misses. That misses.
Okay, here's the third hit.
What level of spell or scorch are you doing? That hits?
No,
Third level. This is the third level.
Okay.
So that's a crit.
Yep.
So how do I?
Damage dice.
Okay. Oh yeah, it did it automatically.
Yeah.
And then the final hit here. That does not hit.
That does not hit.
All right.
Awesome. So
I am.
you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
keep going.
Yeah, I was gonna go. I'm gonna burn my final 2 sorcery points to use Quicken Spell, and then I'm gonna cast Melf's Meteors at the 3rd level, using my final spell slot here. So I am going to create a little aura around myself. Where is it? I'll just do this. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw 2 meteors at the beholder zombie in a 5-foot radius. Is that? Yeah, I can't get away with that. So just right centered on the zombie. So here's the first damage for it. Oh, I'm sorry, I rolled prematurely. It's a dex saving throw of 15. So I need you to do 2 dex saving throws.
And one passes, one fails.
Okay. You can take that damage if you want, or I can reroll. It's up to you.
I'll give you a reroll.
Okay.
We can take the highest of 2 if you want to. We'll be kind.
Sure.
So we'll take the 9.
All right, and that will. And then I'm gonna scamper behind the tub, and that'll be my turn.
Awesome, Theron. It is your turn.
For my first turn, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm just going to use my last emboldening bond and give Muru, the giant toad, and Albert a D4. And I too am just going to try to hide behind the toad.
Remember, the beholder can float, and it can't, it's literally a floating giant ball of putrid death, just as a heads up, guys.
But it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
There's a giant toad there.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Better off
Not that
behind.
tall, anyways. Like a giant toad is only probably 6 or 7
Better
feet
off
tall.
behind the toad.
Yeah.
Regardless.
All I know is toad is cover.
And that's my turn.
Awesome, Elzeiros. We're back to the top of the order.
All right. I'm going to simply step around the reformer.
Yes.
I'm going to start stabbing the beholder.
Awesome.
Nat 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is going to be interesting.
Do you get Super Ranger crits?
I mean, if he would apply Hunter's Mark.
I think he
Already
did
did.
to somebody. Yeah.
He did something.
I planned this shit out. 20 damage total.
20 damage. Love it.
And then I'll swing again. Spend my rolls and I go for shit. 10, I assume, does not hit.
It does not hit.
Alright, that's my turn.
Awesome. With that, it is the giant beholder. Again, its main eye goes a little milky white, and you see its tentacles start to fidget here. And we're gonna go ahead and see. So, who is 3? Albert and Muurujin, you are both targeted. Let's go here. And then, so, I need you both to give me a Constitution saving throw.
D4s. Both of you.
Okay, it's 14, and then I'm gonna roll a d4 on top of that.
Right. Muurujin, you are free to
18,
go.
Okay,
Zack, a putrid yellow beam reaches out from one of its eyes and touches you, hitting you directly in the chest. And you start to feel your muscles stiffen, and you grow in agony here as you are paralyzed. you will be able to go ahead and make at the beginning of your next term a saving throw for it.
10-4. My turn should be coming up.
Yes. And now it is the Reformer's turn.
Which
The
one?
B, the one next to Elzeiros. All right. Let me see something here. All right. So you see the mage begin to chant, and he snaps his fingers, and Muurujin, the giant toad, Bazzlo, and Theron, I need you all to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 20. Whoa.
Do I still have +4 from Bolding Bond or no? Because I used
You're
it.
just keep rolling through them. We need Bazzlo and
Jack of all trades. When it says you can add half of your proficiency bonus rounded down +1 to any ability check,
that's
that's
like
just ability.
that's not that's not a
That's not
saving
saving,
throw.
okay.
No.
Boom.
Okay. And then one more, right? Giant toad.
Oh, did you? What was?
I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Go Druid.
Wisdom, Jesus. There it is.
Giant toad is. Do you still got to keep all your things, right? When you transform into giant toad, all your saving throws.
Yeah, I think so.
Bapef, you also have a D4.
Double check
Just
that,
FYI.
please.
I gain his proficiency. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So a giant pattern swirls up, and it's red and white. And Bazzlo, you stare deep into this and become hypnotized, and your weapon arms kind of fall slack as this happens, and you are now what is the word for
Scared
it?
and also
Let's see.
Bazzlo's getting picked on
Incapacitated.
today, dude.
Armed
Poor
in the corner,
Bazzlo.
like shaking. Like
Yeah, incapacitated.
I don't know when they decided the bard was the most threatening person on our team.
I mean, it's an area of effect spell, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
unluck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Is he a bard? Fuck him.
Look, that guy. Is that a flute? Take him down.
Yeah.
awesome. And Bazzlo, since it is your turn, you are incapacitated, and it moves past you. It is Vallaki Reformer A's turn, and he is going to go ahead and launch a barrage of magic missiles at Theron.
Of course he does.
And I'm gonna trigger my thingy dingy. Sentinel.
Reformer A is not with.
Attacks another target.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. And so. Okay, so you are going to take. So you're going to take 11 damage thereon, and go ahead and roll for that attack.
Roll for what attack?
Giant toad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just take straight up 11 damage.
13 to hit.
13 to hit, and that misses.
I need this toad to hit. That's the whole plan with the toad.
All right, Albert, it is your turn.
I need to roll to save paralyzed.
Yes,
Is that
Constitution.
con save?
Yes, sir.
And you got your D4.
And there's my D4. So 12 plus.
Boom. Your muscles begin to unstiffen. You shake some life back into your hands in this case. Repeats at the end of each of its turn. So yeah.
No, I thought it said at the start of, or I thought you said start of your turn. It said end.
It's in. The target has paralyzed condition and repeats the save at the end of each of its turns.
All right, then I'm out.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Bapef, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna attack Reformer A again.
All right, awesome.
And that's 14, and I'm gonna add my D4. Really need this to hit.
Just the D4 gets added to attacks too, correct? Or is it just to
2 hit rolls,
2 hit rolls? Okay.
not to damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
There you go. 17 to hit. 10 plus his 4 plus the 3.
Go ahead with the damage.
Let's see. Bite is 1d10 plus 2. Oh god,
And a
it's
DC.
multiple things.
Yeah. So bite.
So let's
One
see.
target hit plus piercing,
So
and the target
it's
is grappled.
10 piercing damage plus.
Yep. And then what's the DC here? Restrain.
Plus 2 poison damage, and then DC 13.
Okay. 12. And that's strength.
And yeah, so you are grappled, and then the escape DC is 13.
Yep. I'm looking at the stat block here. Do I get to roll that when you do it?
You roll that as your thing to escape
Yeah.
my grapple.
End of turn, beginning of turn. How is it worded?
I'm looking at it right now. It doesn't. So, and the target is grappled. Escape DC 13. So he is grappled no matter what, and then on his turn he'll have to roll for it.
Yeah.
All right, Muru.
Alright, I'm gonna move all the way over here after getting targeted in that big ol' AoE. I'm gonna reposition here. I am going to cast the Scorching Ray at the Beholder Zombie at the 2nd level.
All right, cool.
Earn that spell slot, so here's the hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay, here's the damage. Second hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, and the 3rd hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, and now on my bonus action, I'm going to throw 2 more meteors at the Beholder Zombie. So 2 15 dex saving throws, please.
1 hit and 1 miss.
Okay, here's the damage. 4.
Awesome.
And actually, I think you take half damage on a failed save.
Okay. So go
Yep.
ahead and roll. 6. Perfect.
Cool. Alright, and then I will end my turn in place.
Awesome, Theron.
Okay. So, you guys haven't seen this spell, but so I'll talk you through it. So, I raise my hand up. Oh no! I grab my my prayer beads and I raise them up in the air, and I yell, "Oh, Elmartyr, please give me the vitality to help my teammates." And I cast Aura of Vitality on myself. And what it is, it's an aura radiates from you in a 30-foot circle. When you create the aura, you can use my bonus action to target one creature in the aura, including myself, and regain 2d6 hit points.
As you cast that, you hear a snapping of the fingers, and the aura fizzles out.
That
As
burns
marked
back.
because they shouldn't have more than 2 level 3 spells.
That burns an action, I guess, huh?
It's not the same as a PC, remember?
Yeah.
So they still shouldn't have more than 2 counter spells.
That's
Like I said,
well, now
not the same.
well, that's my turn.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we are back to the top. Elzeiros.
All right. Let's keep trying to kill this beholder. 22.
22. That absolutely hits.
All right. For 15 damage.
Nice.
And then we'll swing again.
And that does not hit, even with it. You don't have the
Okay. That's my turn.
Awesome. It is now the casino's turn. The wheels are open. And who is next? 1 and 6. Elzeiros and Theron. All right, and let's go ahead and do this. All right, Theron, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, and Elzeiros, I need you to give me a Dex saving throw.
All right.
Me.
15.
Okay. All right. Elzeiros, as you take a step here, a bright light shoots out from one of its eyes, and you take 10 damage halved. And for you, Mr. Cleric here, you take 7 damage, and you cannot regain hit points at the moment.
Do I know why I can't regain hit points?
Because this green light reached out and touched you.
Okay.
And that is the beholder's turn here. Mr. Reformer B is going to take a step back away from you, Elzeiros, so give me an opportunity of attack.
I don't get opportunity attacks, do I?
Yeah, you should get it. Oh, yeah, he was right next to you. If you have a reaction, you do.
Oh, okay, I'll do it. 19.
19, that absolutely hits.
All right. Now, hold on, let me read the fine print on this.
Okay.
The first time each turn. No, okay, so that wouldn't work for me. 11 damage.
Awesome. Perfect. And as he steps back, he is going to... He's just going to go ahead and cast magic missiles at you, sir.
Who, me?
Yes, at you.
All right.
And you take 8 damage. Bazzlo, have you been attacked or pushed or anything like that?
Nope.
You are still incapacitated at the moment.
Someone push me.
Yes, Bazzlo, but while you are incapacitated, you do get a chance to look around, and actually, can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
We'll give it to you anyway. So your initial inkling was right. You can't move or talk or anything at the moment, but you do notice that these giant fucking crossbows are ready and willing to go. But no one else, you can't tell anyone else this as they're so distracted and you're incapacitated.
My eyeballs just look over 2 crossbows.
All right. And now it is Reformer C's turn. He is grappled, so let's see here.
He's not within 5 yards of anybody to grapple him.
He is.
The
Unless
giant
there's a
toad.
spell.
He said
It's the
A.
giant
He
toad.
meant to say A.
A.
Let's see.
Yes, A. Yeah, forgive me, it's marked wrong here, so it is C. Or A, it's C on my screen. So you are grappled by the giant toad. What the fuck would this guy do if he was grappled by a giant toad? Well, he'd probably try to break 3. Okay, and he fails. Makes sense. No bonus actions. All right, and Vallaki Reformer C is not doing so hot. He's grappled by that toad. Albert, it is your turn.
Just to be a dick. Do I understand what spell the reformer that disappeared to bring the withholder upon us? What spell that was?
You do not. That is what we call off-table meta DM magic. So yeah.
Don't necessarily like DM magic.
The power of storytelling. Yeah.
I would like to say that Albert being low on magic, he wants to start moving towards one of these crossbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not going to use a crossbow. But he would like to cast Hold Person on Reformer B.
Awesome.
In which Reformer B rolls a 4.
Fair enough. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, we'll give that to you. Reformer B is held.
Hold Person is on Reformer B. 1 portent is used.
Yep, for the 4.
Yep, for the 4. And Albert is just going to yell, "Don't hit this one." And that is my turn.
Awesome. Giant Toad, it is your turn. I will say this. Bazzlo has been scared and afraid and unable to move. So do with that information what you will.
Yeah, unfortunately, because I'm grappling something, I can't really break my focus on what I'm grappling. And that being said, I know what happens next if I hit this guy again. So I might, look over to Bazzlo and notice him not being able to move, but I'm going to continue attacking Reformer A one more time. And then, is that just 1d4 that I had gotten from Theron, or is that every turn?
Yeah, but 1d4.
Just one. Okay. Big money, no whammies. 12, that's 16 to hit.
One bite attack makes me usual. And if the attack hits, the target is swallowed and the grapple ends. And it has total cover and attacks. Thanks to you can only use one target swallowed. Alright, cool.
I believe you take the damage and you're swallowed.
Yes, you absolutely do. Let's go ahead and see here. This is a...
That is 6 bludgeoning plus 8 poison.
8. Cool.
And he is in my belly.
Awesome. Is that your turn?
I'm going to, now that he's in my belly, I'm just gonna, actually, I guess technically this is still, right? Is he like technically there? Yeah, I'm just gonna slide over closer to Bazzlo. Do a little hop.
Ribbit. Awesome.
Ribbit.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Muuru.
Alright, I am going to run over to Bazzlo and use my action and grab the man by the shoulders and shake him vigorously until his eyes roll out from the back of his head.
Got it. I will say that is your action, so...
Yes, I'm burning my action to do so.
Okay, awesome. Bazzlo, you are back among the living, if you will.
And then I'm going to take my original position using all my movement, and I'm going to throw my final 2 meteors at the Beholder Zombie.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
So 2 dex saving throws.
Yep.
1 pass. 1 fail.
Pass is 10, and the fail is 4.
Perfect. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Theron.
Let's try this again. I am going to raise my hand at the sky and cast Aura of Vitality on myself. I'm assuming it happens.
Yeah,
Sick.
yes.
Awesome.
Is everybody counting their spell slots?
Yeah, that was my
Yes.
last level. That was my last level 3 spell slot.
I got 1 level 2 and 2 level 1s.
Same.
1, 3.
And no sorcery points. Feels bad, man.
Okay,
Yeah, super. Thank you very much.
1, 3, 2 2s. That's it.
Centered on. We'll say that's centered. And I will use my bonus action to heal Bazzlo for 2d6.
Let's see.
5.
Huge. Thank you.
And that is my turn.
Perfect. Elzeiros, or no, Elzeiros, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to take a step this way, and then I'm going to swing at the beholder again.
Go ahead.
20
20 hits.
4, 7, 13 damage,
All right.
and I'll swing again. 16, sorry.
16 hits.
All right, for 10 damage.
Perfect. Is that your turn?
That is.
Awesome. It is Beholder time. His eye goes milky white again, and he starts a spinning his Medusa heads around. And who is it gonna be? They are both our giant toad man. All right, and what are we gonna do here? Both are on 2. All right, I need you to give me 2 wisdom saving throws.
Boost.
D4 on both.
20 and
Boom. All right, so
17 and 4.
you take 28 damage, psychic damage, and you are frightened, good sir.
Cool.
All right, and it is Reformer B's turn, but he is held in stasis here. Is there
DC 15 wisdom to try to
DC
get out.
DC 15 wisdom. Oh, so what happens if he passes? It's his turn, right?
That's
He's
it.
like-
That cooked his turn, but he's out.
Okay, got it. Boom. And Bazzlo, it is now your turn.
I take a look at this crossbow right in front of me. Is it operable with this giant toad in its placement? Could I swing it around?
I'll let you swing it around in place, sure. Giant Toad, you should be off of that crossbow just a little bit, though, in fairness. So, you should be over here, because you can't take up the same space as the crossbow.
Can I use an action to essentially shoot it?
Yes, but you also have to turn it.
I have to turn it first.
Yes.
Would that also be an action, or could I use like a bonus for that
Turn
one?
to action. They both would take an action, so you can turn it, and then you can use an action to fire it.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this crossbow and I'm gonna flip it around so that I'm manning the back of it.
Awesome. So you turn that crossbow, or try to turn that crossbow around. Give me a strength check, please.
Strength, come on.
Awesome. So you push that crossbow around, and it is now facing directly at the beholder, sitting in the middle of the room.
And then with my, could I use a bonus action, or am I like
Nope. You have to use an action to fire the crossbow.
Not to fire it. I just mean, like, could I do a different bonus action while I'm manning it? Could I essentially?
I mean, what do you want to do with it?
Just gonna cast healing on Giant Toad.
Healing on Giant Toad. And remember, Theron, you can't gain any hit points, and neither can Muurujin, just because of the necrotic blast. But yes, you can on Giant Toad.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to go ahead and cast. Oops, where is it? Healing word. Where are you? There you are. Second level. Healing you for 9. And that's gonna be my turn.
Perfect. It is now. So with the swallowed here, is there anything I can do to get out of it?
So I was looking it up. It is up to your discretion because there is no listing.
Got it.
Some swallows have specific conditions. Usually it is either your dex versus my dex or your strength versus my strength. You have disadvantage at dexterity saving throws because you're restrained, though. But it's up to you how you want to try and break free.
So go ahead, let's do strength.
I got a 10.
He got a
Unbench the Kench.
14.
No, it would be a saving throw from the individual being consumed, I would think.
He's attempting
He's
to break
not-
free.
He's flexing.
He's
the
attempting to
leg.
break free, which means it's on his turn, which means he should be making the roll to do it.
Yeah, I did make a roll. We both made a roll. It's a roll against each other.
Oh, it's a strength check against each other. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
So he rolls, he beats your 10. You feel this like wiggly, squirmy thing start coming out of your mouth here in this case. And Reformer A, with some astounding strength that he never thought he could have because he is a weak little magic user like the rest of you are, but pries himself from the jaws of this toad. And then begins to fall or come out of your mouth in this case. He's down on his knees, and he's just coughing up this different shit.
Nice.
Awesome. Geo, can you remember what this is?
That's my aura of vitality.
Okay, can you remember where it's at, please? Because
It's
like,
centered around him at 30.
If I plan to move, I'll move it with me.
It's all good. So cool. He's out of there. Albert, it is your turn.
How's the beholder looking?
The beholder is undead, so you can't really tell if he's looking good or he's looking bad. He's just kind of a floating orb of putrid death, casino, ready to shoot eye beams at everybody.
I like it. And he's not considered a person.
No, he is absolutely not considered a person.
I will cast.
Before you cast anything, I will say that you notice Bazzlo turn around this crossbow and point it at the beholder.
Maybe I will go from Bazzlo's example, and this seems like a pretty heavy-duty crossbow. Like
Absolutely.
close range would do a lot of damage.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna begin to push on the crossbow with my little bit of wizard strength and try to point it at one of my enemies.
Give me a DC or a strength saving throw, please.
Saving throw or strength check?
Check, whatever words.
17 plus 4.
Boom. So you roll this thing around, and now you're pointing a crossbow directly at the beholder's height. That is your action for the turn, but you do have a bonus action, sir.
Can I pull the trigger with the bonus action?
No, it is an action, sir.
Bitch is gonna take a while to reload. All right. That I think can I bonus action ball bearings?
If you want a ball bearings, I'll fucking allow it.
So I want a bonus action ball bearings towards Reformer B. So if he tries to get from me to me, he has some difficulty.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll go ahead, and I wish you could put the overlays like a layer down. Honestly, we'll say ball bearings are here.
Okay, I like it. I'm good.
All right, awesome, E Bapef. It is your turn.
I'm scared of the Beholder. I'm just gonna bite A again. I have this fixation on him now.
Okay, let's let her rip.
20 to hit.
That hits.
We got 12 bludgeoning plus 9 poison.
Awesome.
And he is
this
grappled.
Yes, this performer is looking pretty fucking rough.
Ribbit.
Muru, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to use, what is this action called? Or bonus action. I am going to just lift my arcane focus in the air and just burn one of my first level spell slots and recover a sorcery point.
Awesome.
And then for my action, I'm going to run to the crossbow and follow the example and attempt to turn this thing around.
Awesome. So you used, did you use an action there at all?
I used a bonus action to burn one spell slot, a level 1 spell slot, into a single sorcery point.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and give me a strength check, please, sir.
Alright.
Perfect. So you again, following the ideas of your compatriots, it just really seems like there's a good idea going on here, and you flip that crossbow around, and it is pointed at the beholder. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Theron.
Does it look like I can fire the crossbow for Bazzlo here?
You can absolutely fire the crossbow for Bazzlo.
Teamwork.
So I reach over Bazzlo, and I'm not sure if there's a trigger mechanism or anything like that, but
You
whatever
gotta move
seems-
over right next to Bazzlo, and you see just like a giant wooden trigger that's just waiting to be pulled by you.
I reach over Bazzlo and press the trigger.
Awesome. Go ahead and give me a roll to hit.
Actually, perfect, because I'm pretty sure I'm feared, so I wouldn't even be able to pull the trigger against the beholder. Wouldn't it? Yeah. Like,
Why did you roll spiritual weapon?
He said I don't have like a hit. That's like the
Just roll
I
a
guess I can roll a
d20.
20.
Yeah, 20. I can
a
roll it.
weapon.
He's like, that's the highest plus that
Oh.
I had.
Yeah, no shit.
The
All
only-
right, you pull that trigger, and you see that ballista let fly. It punctures one side of the beholder. Even though it's undead, you can see it grimace with a little bit of pain in this case. Is that your turn?
Hell yeah.
All right.
How is Elzeiros looking?
Elzeiros, you should have paid
I'm good.
attention.
I'm looking
Who's,
for
let me ask you this: who's looking worse, Elzeiros or Albert?
You should have paid attention, sir.
But I know their head.
Remember,
So-
we talked about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Yes, but as DM, you could be like, they both look the same. and just not break immersion.
All right.
Hold on.
Albert's like,
Now I'm gonna use
If
my
that helps
bonus
at all.
action to heal Albert for 2d6. And that is my turn.
Quattro for me.
Yep.
Gracias.
Elzeiros, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. It's working so far. 18.
Well,
18 hits.
Work.
Yeah, all right, cool.
12 damage.
Yeah.
And then 9 does not hit. That's my turn.
Awesome. It is the Beholder. The casino is officially open again. Let's go ahead and roll these dice.
No threes.
4 and 5. You're 3. So Bapef and Muurujin, it is your turn for the Wheel of the Beholder. All right. So 1 and 2 here. I am going to need from you, Muurujin, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, and from you, Mr. Toad, I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
All right, Muurujin. So with that, this green sickly light comes out and actually just dings off the side of the crossbow, repelling it off so you don't get hit.
Nice.
And you, Benjamin, are going to take. You are still
on that too.
going to take 12 damage from this. All right, perfect. We are back to Reformer B, and Reformer B is in the middle of these fucking ball bearings, but he is going to turn to our favorite Theron, and he is going to go ahead and cast magic missiles with his last 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah, that seems like a good use of it.
It's better than what it could have been. That's
Yeah.
that's the best you can expect from a level 3 spell slot. Don't bitch at him now, or he's gonna cast Fireball on you.
You're lucky he does not have Fireball, so it's all good. I'll let you know that.
They do seem like the type that would just sacrifice everything.
All right.
Creature
This is
moving
a very
through the
close
area
space.
half speed doesn't make the same.
And Theron, you take 13 points of damage. Actually, no, you take 14 points of damage. I'm sorry.
Oh no! What? Are you
The
sure it's
plus
not the-
ones, and you are knocked unconscious at the moment. It is becoming super dire here. Bazzlo, it is your turn.
Does it cost an action to reload this bad boy?
It will cost an action to reload this bad boy, indeed.
Okay.
And actually, you don't know how to reload it, so
Yeah.
sorry.
It's too complex for me. Didn't anticipate that, so. Let's see, 5, 10, 15.
Depending on how Mike wants to let you move, you could get to another one and move it.
I don't think I could walk that far. 5, 10, 30. I could. Were you operating that over there?
Yeah, this trigger's ready to be pulled.
Okay. So, can I cast a spell on Beholder? I can't cast anything because I'm frightened by him.
You are frightened. Let's see what frightened says.
I couldn't remember
here
if it was
real
like a
quick.
disadvantage or if it was just.
Can't move towards the target.
Oh, you don't have frightened anymore. You're good to go, man.
Oh, sweet. In that case, I'm just gonna cast normal old.
You did see Theron hit the ground. I just want to point that out there.
Okay. Does it cost someone a turn if they're on the ground to like get up?
half of their movement
Yeah.
to get out of prone.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on Beholder Zombie.
All right.
I'm gonna call him a
One day
big.
you're gonna cast
ugly
Vicious Mockery,
booger.
and he's just gonna kill you for using it.
That's a wisdom saving throw of what, 15?
15.
Yeah, he passes.
Okay.
In this
In
case,
that
with
case-
his casino, like I don't think Vicious Mockery would have done anything. Just as a heads up, so I'd give him. Some
Oh, it wouldn't have even done anything for the
Yeah.
spells.
I love this new beholder, by the way. This is from the new monster manual. It's
You can't
fucking.
mix stats, bud.
No,
Yeah, I can.
No,
and
no,
I did.
no, 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 no.
There's 6 of you. Get out of here. Go on.
I don't see how picking up Theron would benefit anything.
Really, you don't know how picking up your healer who hasn't used his best healing ability?
Enough table talk.
I know that. But what I'm saying is he could just use some of his movement.
Who hasn't used his best? Okay, what you know?
He still needs to be picked up. He's unconscious.
That's an
Geo
action.
can run around like Sonic.
Can I use a bonus action to help Theron up?
No, it's not. We're not playing Baldur's Gate.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It costs an action in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It would've-
But you could get him up in Baldur's Gate with the bonus action heal.
But then his shit turn is fucked. His next turn is fucked.
Yeah, he has no act. The person lifted has no action.
That's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
And sorry, just 1 second. Where the hell?
You were
Sorry.
right
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Theron.
And Bazzlo, if you just moved cross through here, you could get that. You can,
I can move through this?
You can go through it. You just
Crawl
can't
through it?
stay on it. Yeah.
5, 10, 15. Oh, sweet. Okay, so yeah, that, and I'm just gonna give a Bardic Inspiration to Theron and play him a tune from across the Beholder zombie.
Ben, what is your HP right now?
Low.
Can you tell me as the DM, please, what your giant toad's HP is?
8.
Should have been paying
Eight,
attention,
okay.
bub.
I can't. I don't know off the top of my head what the fuck the giant toad is. I am the DM.
Does that mean you would have had to do math? Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull my Bardic Inspiration back, and I heal the toad.
Heal the toad? Why do you heal the toad?
No, don't heal the
Just
toad.
kidding, bro.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
But you gave Bardic Inspiration to a downed guy? What?
I felt
Okay,
bad.
whatever.
Out of kindness in my heart, I wanted to inspire him for his next move. You know?
All right.
So
I'm
inspired.
so awesome. Like, I
Fuck
can get
me.
my healer back, or I can give him Bardic Inspiration.
Oh man, I love it. I'm okay with this actually. So
What
we're
would a bard
good.
do?
The DM's okay with suboptimal moves. Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Shocker. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cast a magic missile at Bazzlo. Actually, I take that back.
You can't. You already said it.
Oh, I'm the DM. I can do what I want. That's what you all forget so many times. All right, Bazzlo, you are going to take 15 points of damage. Damn, that rolled high. These little bright lights of red burst forth and just smack the shit out of you. Oh, and also, you did have an action, did you not?
Most violent light I've ever seen.
No, I
You
used
used Vicious Mockery on the zombie.
Oh, that's right. He didn't flip the fucking thing around. Okay, cool. Albert Pentros, it is your turn.
Flip it around.
Well, Albert
I didn't
has
want-
the crossbow slung around, correct? And it's pointed at Beholder Zombie.
Let it rip, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull that trigger.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
What roll do you need for that, boss man?
Just give me a D20.
D20 coming
That's the
up.
old tater chip dice right there.
Plus a D4. You give me
Yep,
a D20
yep.
plus a D4.
That's cool.
That's the old
Let's
letter rip.
go with 20. Roll to 20.
Awesome, cool. So you grab onto this and let that shit rip, and that crossbow bolt punctures the other side of the beholder. It seems that it's starting to droop a little bit lower. Its spunk is almost out of here. What do you want to do with your bonus action?
Well, if you could do that without as much cussing, that would be great for us. Fuck you. My bonus action, I will yell to the party, kill the beholder.
Shoot!
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Perfect. Bapef, it is your go, sir.
Alright, seeing homie Theron not looking too hot, I'm actually, at this point in the battle, I'm going to drop the toad because he is rather weak. And go back to the lovable, stinky Bapef. And with my action, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit at the 3rd level, right on top of Theron. Make the little thingy. Yeah, that works. Don't know why it's green. Imagine it's yellow. And it's going to heal him for 2d6 for 11 healing.
Before you heal yourself, hold on 1 second, please.
Okay.
Are you immune to poison, Theron?
No.
Okay. So you still are technically poisoned from the necrotic damage, so you cannot regain hit points at the moment. Oh, nope. You're good, actually. You can go ahead and pick up.
Yeah.
Forgive me. It's till the end of the next turn, so you can now regain some hit points, sir.
As long as it didn't, like, sit there and fry him and kill him?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to kill him.
Am I not poisoned?
Yeah, you're not poisoned anymore.
Okay.
You are good to go.
Thank you.
Alright, and I'm going to use... does dropping form count as a bonus action, or do I just drop it?
You tell me. It's your druid.
Read the spell.
The spell doesn't...
wild.
The
It
spell
takes
doesn't
an action
say
to get
anything.
into the form.
It takes
I
a
know.
bonus action to get into form.
Then I would assume it takes a bonus action to get out.
What is
If you
that
choose to end
ability
this
called?
spell prematurely,
Wild shape.
it should have a...
Yeah, wild shape.
But I am of the circle that makes
Of
it
the
a
moon?
bonus action, yeah.
You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action.
Okay. So that is my turn. Actually, I'm going to move away from the beholder. Right there. That's my turn.
So you
Muurujin.
turn back into Bapef.
Heal
Move over
Theron.
there.
And
Yep,
moved over there.
Muru, what are you gonna do?
Pull that trigger.
All right,
That's
cool.
what
Give
I'm
me a
gonna
D20.
There it is. Hit that roll button. $12. I don't know if I rolled it to myself because I'm an idiot.
You're good. If as long as it's above a 10, you are good. Again, the thunk of the ballista shoots out, and just one more big piercing ballista in the side of this beholder. It starts to go down a little bit further in this case. It's looking pretty fucking hurt at this point. Theron.
Okay.
Oh, you started your turn there. More healing.
Deck. Nice, actually.
8.
So what happened when I got up? Do I lose movement or?
Yes,
You
you only
take half of your movement to get up from prone.
Okay.
You're at 15.
Okay. I just lost my train of thought.
Shocker.
Yeah.
You're gonna heal the guys and kill the guys.
Yeah. I am. Oh, I know what. So what do we do with like? I have 35 movement. So does that get rounded down or rounded up in terms of spaces? Do I get 3 spaces of movement left, or do I get 4 spaces?
You get
It's
3
usually-
spaces of movement.
Okay. That's a shame.
If it hinders you, it goes down. If it helps you, it goes up or something like that. Or helps the other person, it goes up.
Yeah, so you get halved. So yeah, you get 3
Here's what I'm
spaces.
gonna do. I'm gonna use. Can you think? Your bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Misty Step. And I will. Let's go right here. Actually, right. If I'm in the space, am I seeing the ball bearings or?
I mean, it is overlapping with that space, so yes.
I'll
you
go
would
here.
be-
1. And then I'm going to use my action to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Elzeiros, it is your turn.
All right. Stabby stab time. 9, I assume, does not do damage,
No. Stab a reformer.
but a 20 does.
Yes. Are you stabbing the beholder or the reformer?
The beholder, I still got my bonus on him.
Okay.
We are doing 13 damage.
Awesome.
Plugging
Is that
away.
your turn? Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, the casino is officially back open again. Let's go ahead and see who gets picked. 1 and 2. Elzeiros and Bazzlo, you are the lucky winners. Let's see here. From Elzeiros, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. And from you, Bazzlo, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Dang, look at that save.
All right.
Awesome.
Oh, look at that save.
All right. What's happening? So you still take 15 points of damage, Elzeiros, but you are not turned to dust as this red flashing light flies out from it. And you, Bazzlo, let's see here. We did that.
I'll be going down.
Yeah, you are going down. You are officially in the dirt, sir. But that is the beholder. The thing is closed, and it is Vallaki Reformers B's turn. And you know what? He's gonna burn his last slot of magic missiles on you, E Bapef.
Of course he is.
And I'm gonna need you to go ahead and take 10 damage, sir.
And what's the concentration save?
So he did
10, so it would be 10.
Yeah, you gotta beat a 10.
What's the save roll, though?
Wisdom?
Con or wisdom?
Is it? It's Constitution, saving throw, I think.
Doesn't it say on
Look
this?
it up. Look it up.
Own saving throw.
I think it's Constitution.
Attack save is con. Yeah. Huh. Nope.
Oof, okay. And Bazzlo, you are knocked, sir. Albert, think you know what you need to do.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But I've already fired my crossbow, right?
Yeah, but there is one more crossbow in the room.
Bazzlo's crossbow is fired or no?
No.
The one he's on now. Yeah.
Will you allow me to move 1,
Hold on.
6 here?
Yeah,
Can I
absolutely.
move through the ballista, or can I?
You
I
can
fire
move through
from
the
here?
ball bearings, but I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, here I'll say I'm on the bottom of the ball bearing.
No, you
But,
still
okay.
need to give me.
Okay. Understood.
If you trip on your own ball bearings, we will be making fun of you at the
Dex,
campsite.
which is 8. Hold on. Plus the D4. 10, so 12.
I don't even know what the saving throw for ball bearings
Oh,
is.
let me look. DC 10. So I passed.
Okay, perfect.
And then Albert will go ahead, make sure the aim is correct to hit the beholder, and he'll slam that trigger.
Give me.
Needs to be turned first.
Yep, you need to. You give me an action roll, so I'm going to need to have a
D20 plus 4.
Yes, sir. Or a strength check in this case, but it's whatever.
It's 15.
Yep. Cool. So you swing that thing around, and it is pointed directly at the beholder.
Oh, it wasn't aimed.
No, it was not aimed.
Okay, so I aim it, and as my bonus action, I look at Bazzlo. I'm like, fucking shoot this bitch!
Bazzlo is on the ground,
They're not
incapacitated.
dead down.
He's
Oh.
unconscious.
I yell to the party, somebody shoot this bitch.
Suck.
E Bapef.
I yell to Albert, looks like it's gonna be you, as I look at Reformer A and say, you're going down. And I cast Moonbeam at the 3rd level, right on its head.
All right, and it just goes down, I think, so no worries there.
Oh, ask me what to do. I was gonna launch magic missile, and then you told me one more.
Alright, and let's see, I can't move towards the beholder, so I'm gonna run.
You're unfeared. You're unfeared.
Oh,
You're
I'm
unfeared.
unfeared, okay. I'm gonna start running over there. And that's my turn.
Awesome. Muru, it is your turn, sir.
Alright. I'm gonna run right over here. And I'm gonna shoot Reformer B with a Ray of Frost.
Awesome. 18 hits.
14 damage.
How does Reformer B go down here?
As he's dancing on the ball bearings in a very comical fashion, I just hit him right in the kneecap with the Ray of Frost and his leg blows off.
Awesome. Theron, it is your turn.
Dick, don't worry, boys. It's always darkest before the dawn. I am going to use my last spell slot to Misty Step right here.
And that's a bonus action, correct? Yeah, that's in front of the thing. It's turned
Hammers the
around.
trigger home. Put right down the barrel.
Kill myself.
It's aimed up like.
Launches himself and the bolt into the enemy.
I'm gonna use my action to channel my divinity, and heal everyone I touch for 2d6 plus 3, and I can move.
Geo could end the fight right now, but he's too busy doing healer
This
shit.
This is Mike's least favorite move that you
I don't
have.
deserve it.
Secondly, you're choosing to extend it another round. Mike, look, you just walked away.
He walks away.
Damn.
So, Bazzlo, you'll go first. This plus 3.
I don't deserve it, bro.
13.
Leave me down. Let me go.
13. Then Albert. 11 for Albert.
Thank you, sir.
1, 2, 3. Bapef
Wait.
is
I mean, it is helpful. If something else happens, we'll all have a heal.
9, 12.
May I note, our hero just used his last slot, and we're not even done with the dungeon yet.
Wait.
I'm just brought up, right? I'm just healed to 1.
No, you take all that healing.
Yeah, the heal heals.
Oh.
I'm going to 4, 5,
You only
6.
need 1 to get brought back up.
So if you step through that, Theron, you do take damage.
Yeah, that thing hurts everybody.
I know.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage for him, and you roll your saving throw.
This is the big moonbeam, dude. That's 15
shit.
damage.
That's fine.
Heals for
So-
15, damages for 15.
This healing's for Muru. Plus 3, so 11, and then this one is for myself. And that's my turn.
Cool. All right, Elzeiros, it is your turn.
All right. Bet you can't guess what I'm doing.
Stab away.
Stabby stab.
14.
Misses.
Nat 20.
That hits.
Crit his ass to death.
Crit him to death.
Man, my crit rolls are just garbage. 15 damage.
Awesome. Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
And the casino is open one more time because the healer couldn't just hit a button. So let's go ahead and roll. And we are 1 and 6. So Theron and Elzeiros, let us see what the punishment doles out today. 3 and 4 in this case. Okay, so for you, Theron, please give me a dexterity check. And for you, Elzeiros, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Just don't turn to stone, please, boys.
All right, Geo, you take 33 points of damage in this case. Oh, damn.
No! All that healing.
Oh, damn what?
Don't turn him to stone. Stop.
Give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
Did you like permanently just kill Theron or something?
It's not Theron. Theron took
No.
damage.
Theron
It's
just took
Elzeiros
damage.
that's at risk, I think.
I don't know. He took
Oh
Geo
no, he
out.
took Theron down. Maybe it is Theron.
After he said 30 damage, he said, "Oh shit."
I
like,
healed Theron for a lot. He
No,
doesn't.
but
He's not
like,
at
I don't know
risk
what the
of
thing says, but
insta-die.
if it says if over X amount of damage it does
It might
this,
kill him. Like,
or if this knocks you to 0, you're dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
those. Yeah, that's a thing. 33. He healed himself, and I healed him for 20.
I mean, I have 32 max health, and I've
He's at
12
like
points of con.
around 30 healing health. I
Well,
think.
he just took 30 what points of damage?
33. It's close.
That's
Whatever it
probably
is, it's
over
close.
max health,
Why
you know.
didn't he just pull the trigger, dude? Oh my god.
Now you're dead.
what if I would have just healed him and then we could have pulled the trigger 10 minutes
No,
ago?
no.
What if?
I think he's dead.
Does that mean we get a tank?
Yeah, Ben, your healer.
No fucking healer.
No, Ben can
I
heal.
can heal pretty damn well.
Yeah, you guys.
I don't have any super duper
He didn't
AoE heals,
spec
but I got
into
lots
it
of heals.
superly, but he can heal.
Yeah, I can do quite a bit.
He spec'd into shapeshifting.
The one spell that I have, I can just keep using it.
All right,
Oh
Geo,
god.
tell us what happened, sir.
So as I get hit by this giant ray of magical force, I don't immediately hit the ground. I put one hand on Muru and I look at him and I'm like, I don't feel so good, Muru. If you can imagine the scene in Avengers where Peter Parker disintegrates into dust from his feet on up, that's slowly happening to me. And as it's coming up to my head, I yell at the group, "Don't forget my sacrifice!"
No.
Oh no,
Geo.
our first casualty.
No.
And Geo is no longer among the party. His dust and ashes sit on the ground around you. The beholder still stands tall in front of you at the moment. And I'm going to Bazzlo. It is now your turn. And you're picked back up, are you not?
He's up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. With tears streaming down my cheeks, I stand behind the crossbow, knowing my mistake, that we could have saved Theron, and I let loose as I scream at the beholder zombie.
Awesome.
Die, you motherfucker.
And give me a d20 with advantage with your heartfelt pool here of it.
Why can't I do... Oh.
Just roll 2 d20s, my dude.
Oh, 2 of them. Here.
Awesome.
Over
So, with... Oh, fuck
A
it.
5 and a 6.
We're just gonna let it happen. We killed the player. All right. So with that, the thunk happens. The final bolt smashes directly into our beholder. It lets out what would be considered a death wail, and falls to the ground. Its eyes twitching rapidly and looking side to side, and it finally goes limp completely. With that, your friend Theron has been vanquished, and we will end the session there tonight.
Oh, that's a hell of a way to put a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my moonbeam, sit it on top of the corpse of the beholder, and just let it eat.